Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. That's funny as hell. What's going on with y'all today, man? Gaia, Earth Goddess, what's good? Reflection, peace. 3 is free, man. Welcome back to the dream, y'all. Welcome back to the dream. And greetings. Greetings. Lexi, what's up? Greetings to you, Gaia. To you, mother, Mama Gaia. Sweetie then came in the room. What's up with you, sweetie? We're gonna let the live push up to about 100 people in the room, and then we're gonna start the download for the day. But really just checking the temperature, see what's going on with y'all. Miss Wildflower, peace. You feel me? And as usual, you feel me? This is the Cash App. If y'all want to donate and support the Chief, y'all want to support the movement and the mission, please do so. We appreciate y'all in advance. But today I'm really compelled to talk about, well, we always talking about health. That's knowledge itself. But specifically, stress. Specifically, dis-ease and imbalance inside the body, right? Somebody commented on one of my videos on Instagram, and I made a video basically saying that, hold on, I'm gonna wait till 100 people get in the room. I'm gonna finish shouting y'all out. I love myself, absolutely. Denise, what's good? Share the live, y'all. Share the live. Neil, what's good? Feel good out here today. KP. But yeah, it was interesting. But I wanted to talk about it on live, or just go live about it to express it. But I'm gonna just start. Oh, it's already 100 people, so let's get it. Fine, what up? Boss Licious was good. 3 is free, y'all. And before I begin, reflect the light from the Honorable Prophet Eligio the Christ, the all-seeing not 3, man, my higher self. So, first, let's understand. I talked to y'all yesterday about death and what death is, and how death is nothing but change and transformation, right? What is the main causes of death? What is the main cause of dis-ease or imbalance inside of the body? Stress. Stress is the number one cause to all dis-ease, imbalance, or any type of disharmony that's going on inside of your body. Stress is the cause. Now, but where does that stress come from? Where does stress come from? Well, we have to understand first reality. Shiva, what's up? Poppy Chulo, Mad Dog, Flawed Genius. They envy me. What's good? Peace to all the guys and the goddesses in the room, man. Shout out my chief, man. 3 is free. But we got to first understand what reality is and how reality works for us to understand stress and dis-eases, right? So what is life? What is life? Life is a holographic projection of your mind. Your whole reality is contingent upon how you think, right? And how you think, the mechanics of how you think is your astrology. So if you want to understand how you are holographically projecting reality into existence, you must understand your natal chart, which is your astrological program, or your DNA, the software that makes up you. We must first understand that. We must first understand universal laws and universal principles like the Hermetic principles. If anybody knows the Hermetic principles, let me see who intelligent in the room. Who knows what the first Hermetic principle is? The first universal law, the first level, the first law of Hermeticism. Who knows what it is? Somebody put it in the chat. Who knows? Yes. Yes, Gaia, Earth Goddess. Mama knows. All is mind. The law of mentalism. That everything in reality is a holographic projection of a collective mind. So when it comes to dis-ease and stress, okay, now we know the first hermetic principle, the first law of the universe is that all is mind. Thank you, Gaia. I appreciate you, reflection. Now we know that. So this means that all dis-ease or stress starts in the mind. Now people be like, now this person commented on my video. The video I made was basically talking about how stress is the #1 cause of dis-ease, right? He starts saying that, well, we need to focus on how we eat and start eating a raw vegan diet, and all stress starts inside the gut, inside of the immune system, in your white blood cells. But we have to understand that your body, remember y'all, we gonna always hit y'all with the facts. Your body is a figment of your mind's imagination. Your body couldn't exist without your mind imagining it into existence. Your mind used thoughts, and particularly your astrological program, to give you and create this body for you. It's all mental. So his statement was flawed because all stress doesn't start. Realist, what's good with you? His statement was flawed because all stress does not start in the gut. The body is just a byproduct of what's already going on mentally, right? The body has a sort of like a lag on it. The mind, what's already happening is happening in the mind first. It's happening mental first. And then the body follows up and expresses what's going on in the mind. So if the body is stressed out, it's because you're stressed out mentally. If the body is at dis-ease, which is the state of, the opposite of a state of being in comfort, because you can't actually have a dis-ease. We have to objectively look at that too. The word dis-ease is, I think, is a noun. You can't have a dis-ease. Like, my name is a noun. My name is Facts. I'm Brother Facts. Can you have a Brother Facts? No, you can't. So you can't have a dis-ease because dis-ease is a noun, right? And if you break down the word dis-ease, it means a state from ease and comfort. When you're at dis-ease, you're at a state of imbalance. You're not at a state of ease or comfort. Now, you can be at ease or you can be at discomfort, but you can't have a dis-ease. It doesn't make sense. So all dis-eases, imbalances, or stress starts in the mind first, and it starts through misinformation, right? We can talk about eating healthy all day, but if you listen to the wrong information, if you hang around the wrong people, if you hang around the wrong environments, if you work a job all day, then that don't make you healthy just because you eat right. You have to literally empty your mind and refill your mind with the correct information, right? When it comes to dis-ease, we have to understand the mind, and that the mind vibrates on a certain frequency. Frequency is the rate at which something repeats itself over a given period of time. Now, the thoughts that you have most frequently carry your frequency. If you have a program about eating meat and dairy and cheese and all type of bullshit 3 times a day, right? Like Babylon programs us to do. This is misinformation. This is corrupt information. Now you're going to play this information out and act on it, and you're going to eat 3 times a day. You're going to eat milk, dairy, pus, cow, beef, all this. This is going to naturally play out through your body because you have misinformation in your mind. The information that you have in your mind is stressing you out. It's putting your body at a state of imbalance and disharmony and dis-ease because of how you think. You cannot have any stress or any dis-ease without you thinking the wrong type of way. For instance, they talk about STDs and HIV and herpes and all these other ailments. But you have to understand what a herpes is. We have to understand what an STD is, what a HIV is. All of these are viruses. Go study what a virus is. A virus is a poison or misinformation that poisons the host that it's a part of. That's what a virus is. That's what a STD is. That's what HIV is. That's what herpes are. And people aren't actually getting the virus because you have to understand this. All diseases or any type of ailments known to man is found inside the blood of all of us. Anything that you can name, any disease or anything that you can name is found inside the bloodstream of all human beings. But watch this. You already have every STD in the world, every symptom, everything in the world. What activates this is how you think, your frequency. What frequency are you vibrating on? What thoughts are you having frequently? You getting the STDs? Well, you thinking about sex all the time. This means that you're fornicating all the time in the wrong manner. So your body plays out this naturally. It expresses this imbalance naturally so that you can get your mind right. Oh, you got diabetes? Oh, you overweight? You obese? Oh, you still running off the program of the food pyramid where you got to eat 3 times a day, have 2 snacks, eat a bunch of meat and cow pus. Of course your body's going to be at a state of dis-ease or out of balance. Look at how you're thinking. A virus is something that poisons the soul. Your soul is your mind. Remember, in Spanish, the word soul is what? The sun. We are all fractal pieces of the sun. The sun in astrology represents your conscious mind. All is mental. Your sense of self. So a virus, misinformation, poisons the soul. It poisons the mind. That's why you got to be careful what you listen to, who you listen to, the information that you put in your mind, because you become one with it, and you begin to act on that information, and you become to your body. You feel me? It expresses the behavior of that mentality. So I'm saying all this to say that no dis-ease or no stress can live in the body if you have knowledge of self, right? People think that, oh, if you eat right, then you won't be stressed out. No. How about you connect to the earth and put your body on the ground? Did you know that when you put your feet on the ground, that it immediately starts to relieve stress from your body? It immediately starts to relieve excess mucus and excess inflammation from your body. It starts to automatically synchronize the left and the right hemisphere of your brain. It brings you to balance. You see what I'm saying? But that's called knowledge of self. That's healthy information. That's a healthy frequency and a healthy way of thinking that'll keep me vibrating at a state, or anybody vibrating in a state of harmony and not dis-ease. But no dis-ease can live in a alkaline mind, right? We're electrical beings. If your body is purified and you connected to the planet, you're alkaline. You're at a natural state, at a harmonious state. No dis-ease can live in the alkaline body. Now, food is just a byproduct of being a healthy individual, but that's not the end all be all. Your food is just a stepping stone to you becoming your greatest version. And we have to remember that food is not limited to what you put in your mouth, like Chief teaches us. Food is everything. Food is information. You feel me? Food is information, reflection. The people you hang around is food, my nigga. You're consuming the energy from the people you hang out with every day. The people you go to work with every day stress you the fuck out. They don't even want to be there. You got an electromagnetic field, an EMF field that spans from about 15 to 25 feet from your heart. If people are stressed out, they don't like themselves, they don't want to do what they doing, and they around your EMF, you taking on their energy. You're eating or consuming their energy. That's food as well. The information that you listen to, that's food. The music that you listen to, that's food. The stuff that you put on your skin, that's food. And all of these things are determining factors as to how your body or your mind is going to be vibrating. But it all starts mentally, man. It all starts in the mind. What information are you running off of? What are the mechanics of consciousness that you are running off of? Because naturally, all of us, our astrological program, our natural organic self, we are in tune with nature. But we have been given an alter ego, and our programs have been genetically modified for us to fit in inside this simulated environment. So we're not actually playing out our natural behaviors. We're going against our own essence. So you got to understand that, oh shit, I'm already sick because I have the wrong information in me. I'm already a virus in my reality because I've been told that I was 2 years old when I'm infinite. You can't put an age on energy. I've been told that I have a last name, but this is a Caucasian man's last name. He's my lower self. He's a genetic mutation of me. That don't make sense. That's not showing me who I am. That's the wrong information that I'm running off of. That's making me run on my lower self and keeping me sick and keeping me at a state of dis-ease and imbalance. You feel me? I went to a little get together the other day. You feel me? They was rapping and doing their music and shit. And afterwards, buddy, like, yeah, everybody gather up. We about to sing happy birthday. And I'm like, happy birthday? And I'm not singing a song, but I'm listening to everybody. Happy birthday, homie. For me, yeah. Happy birthday. And I'm like, damn. They really in here putting a ritual on this man. He summoned everybody. He went and got people from outside to make sure that they sung that ritual for his day. And I'm like, damn, they taking this a little serious. Okay, let them do them. But even me being around there, that shit went into my subconscious. And I was eating that energy. But remember, I have knowledge of self. So I can rebuke that. I can rebuke that little scenario. And that's what you knowing yourself and having knowledge of self, it allows you to do that. It allows you to have discernment and be like, okay, let the subconscious do what it do. I'm just going to do me though. But you feel me? You become one with everything around you. So you got to be careful what you put in your five senses. Because you're eating it. Right? And it's all thought based. Everything in your reality is a thought. This building behind me is a thought. This tree is a thought. Me, I'm a thought. This crock, a thought. This wrap, a thought. This necklace, a thought. The phone you holding is a thought. Everything is a thought. So we must go to the root of the issues. And that's when we go into the psychology of the matter. When we dealing with STDs and stress and dis-ease, we talking about psychology here, y'all. We're not talking about, you feel me? We're talking about psychology. You can look into your natal chart and it'll show you what type of imbalance your body will express through you. Like for instance, I got a Saturn in Pisces in the 8th house. 8th house represents sex, death, rebirth, transformation, taboo things, sexuality, occult information, blood, venereal diseases. This is what this is what Scorpio energy represents. And I have that 8th house placement in Saturn. Saturn represents what? Restrictions, limitations, discipline, sacrifice, your challenges, your fears. So guess what? I done had experiences where my body have expressed STDs. My penis then broke out. Hold on. Yeah, because look at how you thinking, nigga. You running around fucking everything, touching everything. You are the virus. Nigga, you have become the virus that your body is expressing. Because it's the frequency. Remember, your soul is your mind. And the virus affects the frequency. You have to be a vibrational match for the virus or for STD. Say if you got gonorrhea, you have to be mentally a vibrational match for you to catch gonorrhea. If you got cancer, you have to be a mentally vibrational match for that frequency for it to express itself through you. So understand, people, nobody can give you a disease. Nobody can give you anything. You only become the virus. Now, if you got herpes, well, it's because you take more than you give. You're more of a taker. A virus, what does a virus or a cancer cell do inside the body? It takes more supply than it needs. And that's what people are doing. People are out here taking and just consuming energy. Yeah. Eating, fucking, consuming energy to such a point where they become the very virus that their body is expressing. And they think that if somebody else gave it to them. And you think somebody else gave it to you. I'm not gonna charge nobody for this advice. This free game. You feel me? My chief, we don't sell knowledge at all. We don't charge nobody for knowledge. That's like charging a well for water. That's like me going to the motherfucking ocean and charging a dolphin for some water. We are all just a consciousness. You're just a brain. all is mental, remember? Why would I sell a mind knowledge? That don't make sense. How could I sell a mind knowledge? How could I sell a brain knowledge? You got to be the ultimate hustler to do that. You got to be the ultimate hustler to sell knowledge to an all-knowing being, to a God. You gotta be that nigga to sell knowledge to a God. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. That's where I portaled in. But I'm really from nowhere because we are truly located in darkness. But listen, y'all. You can't have no dis-ease or no stress or any imbalance without you thinking the wrong way. You have to first be a vibrational match frequency. Remember, you have to be vibrating on the same frequency mentally as that virus or as that disease or as that cancer for your being to express it. Remember, what the mind is doing, the body will begin to do. If the mind, you chop the head off, the body will fall. So whatever the mind is doing, the body will do. So make sure that you understand that nobody's doing anything to you. Don't play a victim. Oh, you gave me this, you gave me that. No. Oh, I got cancer. No. You didn't have discernment when the doctor told you that you should be eating 3 times a day. You didn't have discernment when the doctor told you that you should be eating dairy and milk and cow pus and cheese all day. That's going to clog up your arteries and your blood and you're going to have cancer. You wasn't listening. You didn't have discernment. You didn't go do your own due diligence, but you took that person's word for it. Now you blaming it on them that you got cancer. No, you were the cancer, nigga. You believed in the information that the doctor gave you and you begin to eat gluttonous, the 7 deadly sins, greed, gluttony. You begin to be a pig and you was pigging out. And now you got excess inflammation and mucus and your shit clogged up. Now you got to get your leg cut off or some shit. Because you was being a virus. You was being the actual virus mentally before it expressed itself physically. You feel me? So it all start here first, y'all. It all start here in the mind first. You feel me? All stress comes from misinformation. You stressed out because you don't know that you're supposed to be grounded to the earth all day. You stressed out because you don't know that you're more of an electrical being than you are chemical. The earth gives you electrical charges, electrons. You give off protons. When two opposite opposing electrical currents come together, they neutralize each other. So when you put your body on the earth begins to neutralize and balance your body out. You cannot have no stress or dis-ease in a body that's grounded and connected to the earth. Think about it. Think about it. But we don't. But look though, we divine beings. We divine beings, and just like my chief teaches us, divine beings have solutions. We don't got problems. Everybody got problems, man. We got solutions to this shit. We have to become objective thinkers and not subjective thinkers. We've been programmed to be subjective thinkers and move off of how things feel and how we feel about things and how it make us feel. No. Everything that feel good for you and not good for you. That feel good to you, not good for you. So it start here, man. We have to reprogram our minds, right? Babylon don't got you physically. The devil don't got you physically. The devil got you by the mind. The devil got you by the neuron cell. The devil got you by the neuron cell. And the devil is what? Turn it around. It's lived. And that's why they call me Brother Facts. You feel me? I'm a repeater of the most honorable chief. You feel me? The all-seeing I3. You feel me? I'm a messenger. I'm here to deliver a message from God. That's facts. Fax machines send out messages. You know? So it start with you. It start with you getting your mind right, with you putting the correct information in your mind. If you got knowledge of self and study your natal chart, you feel me? Certain things play out physically on you when you think in certain types of ways. Like for instance, some of y'all might be Virgos. And when y'all get stressed out, y'all start getting bloated and getting digestive issues and shit. Or y'all might start breaking out on the skin. You feel me? You will know it. And that's what you would call your check engine light, right? Because your body will show you that something is going wrong first before shit hit the fan. Before the engine stop running, the check engine light gonna come on. Right before you combust, your body's gonna show you that it's gonna give you a symptom that something is wrong with you. Right? If you a Capricorn, your knees might start hurting. You a Cancer, you might feel real moody. You feel me? You might just be cranky all day. It's a numerous amount of symptoms that you might have. You feel me? But it'll be symptoms that express itself out physically. Leo, your lower back gonna start hurting. You feel me? You're gonna be having heart spasms. You're not gonna feel confident. But definitely lower back pain for you, Leo. Because Leo is creativity. So it's the sacral chakra. And it's the lower back. You said, wait, astrology yes, astrology connects to physical health. Because you got to remember, your physical health is your psychological health. Whatever your mind is doing, your body is doing. You see what I'm saying? And astrology is the study of your psychology. The study of remember, your mind is giving you your body. Your astrological program has given you your body. So if you study your natal chart, you'll understand why your body is the way it is, why it expresses itself the way it is. You got to study that shit, y'all. This shit get deep. It get real deep. Absolutely, you can study your natal chart to study your physical problems. Absolutely, Wildflower. Absolutely. Absolutely. But this what they don't tell us. This the occult information. This what they don't tell us. This what the CDC don't tell us. This the shit that they don't tell us. They tell us not to study astrology. They tell us that it's the devil worshiping. They deceive. The lower self deceives you. We trick ourselves into misinformation, and now we live in sickness. That's why we live in hell right now. But that's what I wanted to drop on y'all today, man. I wanted to get that to y'all, man. Your Taurus moon explain a lot. Absolutely. You might be losing your voice. Taurus rule the throat chakra. You might lose your voice. You feel me? You might have throat issues. Taurus like sensuality, like having sex. You might be out here having sex a lot to make yourself feel emotionally good. Scorpio, you a Scorpio. You gonna have, when shit happen for you, you might have little bumps popping up on your reproductive organs. You might have little fluid build up, because Scorpio rules the anus. It rules the penis and the vagina. So when you stressed out, when you out of balance, shit gonna pop up on you physically that way. It's a bunch of stuff, man, but you can check out your physical health through astrology. You feel me, Gaia? But it's okay though, Gaia, because we hold space for the waking dream. People don't know that we are living in a dream and that we are waking up to that fact. So we gotta have compassion and hold space for them, and that's why we get online and teach. You feel me? So that they can get the information, because everybody not up to this information. Everybody don't know that you can study astrology to study your physical anatomy, to study your physical health, because all is mental. So we got to be patient with them, Gaia. We got to be patient with them, because remember, somebody was patient with us when we was asleep. But that's the download for y'all, man. I wanted to drop that gem on y'all, man. You feel me? Donate, don't hate. Donate, don't hate. That's the Cash App, man. Make sure y'all support Chief, man. We still need food and water. We always need food and water and necessities for him while he's in isolation. You feel me? So, as usual, reflect the light from the all-seeing I3, man. It was a pleasure. You feel me? I love myself, y'all. Peace to the gods.